Do attractive people just have it easy, Jay, in life?
Gonna look like it's coming from a privileged perspective, but it's not. No, pretty people do not have it easy. They don't. In the beginning, yeah, I mean, we all like to look at beautiful people, like beautiful things, right? But after that, it's like, yeah, we already know the stereotype of somebody being beautiful. Then what's next? People think because she's pretty, it's associated with not having brains, which is not entirely true. But you know, after the looks, what else do you have to offer? So there's like a lot of pressure put on you because of you're pretty, and then what?
I'd like to say they kind of do, but like at first glance, you know what I mean? Like first time you see a pretty person, you're prone to like help them pick up a pen, a book, or whatever, and which is really not much, you know, until you get to know that person. The only problem pretty people have is having no personality at all. And that kind of sucks.
Because their whole personality is being pretty.
Because you can't live up to being pretty. Actually, that's another problem with that. So kind of like dumbs it down for them because now they can't actually live up to it.
I definitely think that pretty privilege is a thing because I don't want to say ugly people because there's no person who's ugly, but like unattractive people don't get like that first, let me be nice to this person. You know, pretty people have that. So they do have it easier in life, like they're given more opportunities, you know, just for being pretty and shit.
Now, in my life experience, the pretty people that I've interacted with, a lot of them tend to sleep on what they have. And then a large number tend to capitalize on it. I feel a lot of people tend to be ignorant to what exists. Some are very focused on dumbing it down and making them seem like they're bad people. Whereas you can actually highlight it and use it to your advantage. To progress in life, it's a real thing.
I think that with that being said, do you think that attractiveness can be a curse to somebody?
I think in certain ways, yes, it can. Like, for example, like girls who have huge asses, I think then it becomes a curse because now when people see you, they don't see beyond the big ass, you know.
All they see is that walk.
All they see is the jiggle.
That walk has that sound. I know a better one that jiggle. It's called shkadong.
That's really all they see. So in that instance, yes, it is a curse because you are not seen beyond, you know, that.
You got something to say about that, Jay?
I kind of feel like it can be a curse, bro. You know, when sometimes we really don't like pay attention to anything that you say, but we just there like at awe of how pretty you actually are. And you might be saying the most important thing, and you're like, we didn't hear a word you said, but you know what? Whatever it is that you said, yes.
I agree.
Yes. Now you got a lot of yes man. You just have a lot of yes man, and you don't even know what to do with them because they don't even hear what you have to say because they're just sitting there ogling at you.
I get you.
And making you look like you're saying something important, even when you're not. Do we all secretly hate attractive people?
No, hey? Like, no. Not really hate them, but not envy because I feel like I'm fairly attractive as well. So I don't envy.
Sorry. That was like a reaction. It was like breathing. Sorry.
So I don't really envy them. They're just like another human being to me. It's like no envy, no nothing, no feelings towards them. You know?
I mean, for me, you gotta look at this question from both genders. You know what I mean? Yeah. I do secretly kind of hate that attractive guy that gets the girl that I want.
Oh,
Yo,
snap,
even
yeah.
I
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I never felt that. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking
painful.
about.
Oh wow. Okay.
This is painful. This feels like hate.
And you know what's the silly thing? You know what's the silly thing, man? You know what's the silly thing? This is ironic because you mentioned a guy. Most of those guys don't even know or have the concept called game.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and now,
That's
because of that,
Yeah.
I end up hating even the girl that I wanted because now, how could you?
Oh man.
How could
that?
You know.
How could you go for that?
No,
Yeah.
When everything is just right here looking at you.
So let me tell you what your strong points are. Referring to you as another dark-skinned brother, you have one up on me.
Hey.
To them,
Yeah.
they won't tell you,
Yeah.
but you're the version of a tall, dark stallion.
Hey.
Now, when I was young, my aunt would always tell us, you know, especially me because I'm the black sheep in complexion as well.
Yeah.
The kind, not just deeds. But when you grow older, they'll actually like you for your complexion, which is something I'm seeing now. So your size and your build actually puts you in pretty privilege. You just don't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't like to speak from a pretty privilege.
No, here's why. Why these so-called pretty people have one up on you is because I don't think you've developed that core sense of getting someone that is not as interested in you. Because you have to ignite the attraction.
True.
Because at some stage, we all have insecurities. Hence why the pretty privilege thing hits some people harder because they become insecure of the way they look. And then you dislike someone you feel is prettier than you because they have one up on you.
But I guess I was just more worried about the money than
You should be very.
than just you know what I mean.
Not true.
So
You're on the right
that's why I'm
track.
like I'm not gonna walk around telling you I'm good looking because I know I am.
Yeah.
Of course.
But
But the confidence needs to be there.
Alright.
So there's something that I actually wanted to ask specifically. Does pretty privilege apply equally between the genders?
No.
Yeah, no.
never that.
Women can
Men
get
are
away
pretty
with
here.
being pretty. Yeah, exactly.
Men
Women
are
can
pretty.
get away with just
Yeah. That's
and
it.
Yeah.
Like.
Listen up, Jay. Listen up, Jay.
Can
Listen
never
up,
get a
Jay.
job and just be pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a woman.
Yeah.
But as a guy, like you
Yo.
look good, but I can't eat that. We can't be living off of that, babe.
Yeah, I guess-
Unless you're a model.
Looks only count for guys when we're young. Primary school, high school, and whatnot.
Definitely.
Later in life, I know guys who are so-called pretty boys. Some of them are my friends.
Yeah, no, it's
Pretty privilege is not equal between
Yes,
men
it
and
is
women.
not. It is definitely
is
not. Yeah.
A woman who's attractive has more likely strong advantages in open dating
Yeah.
market.
Yeah.
A guy, his looks are shunned. His pockets
Okay.
are what's key.
Do you guys think that attractive people make better or worse partners?
It kind of sucks having them as partners
Yeah.
half the time if you're a jealous gent.
Oh.
Yeah, because
yeah.
you constantly have to be worried about the next nigga that's hitting on her, and also you need not get the fact out of your head that she's always gonna get hit on because she's pretty. So everywhere she goes, everybody's asking for her number, and she can't always resist not giving it out. And what can you actually do about that?
There's really little that you can do, but
Little to nothing.
but from my experience, the privilege caused them to be bad partners because they're just used to getting their way.
Yes.
Remember, I've been with all sorts. So the ones who are on the higher numbers with the scale from 0 to 10, they normally act very self-entitled. They are unreasonable. Not because they were born like that, it's because we as a society, both men and women, but more men, have given them this impression that because you look like
You deserve
you
better.
deserve. But it's all
But because we're blaming them only, like they make bad partners. Also, if you're insecure and you're jealous, then you
Yeah.
automatically
True.
feel like
That's why it just depends on the person.
Yeah.
So, is it true that people tend to have high expectations of attractive people and then kick them off the pedestal if they don't meet them?
yes, that is true. I think it goes back to what he said.
Yeah.
You can't really live up or outshine the
Yeah.
attractiveness It's
Yeah.
like it's your first thing. It's like number one.
Yeah.
And then maybe your personality will be like second, and the fact that you're smart or an intellect at any level, like the third thing. So sometimes.
You don't get to
Yeah,
number two.
you don't even get to the third one. It's like personality already got me off, so
Yeah.
I'll just stick to liking her because she's pretty. And I mean,
That's
when
it.
you take a pretty girl to your boys, that's a trophy. You feel like, yeah, guys, that's my girl, and it's nice. It's
As long as
to the
my
guys,
boys don't have to
the
say
guys.
anything to her,
Yeah, she just sits there and be pretty and just
I
smile.
will get the cup.
Yeah.
I will walk away with
definitely.
the cup.
So the
as long as
pedestal
they don't.
is
Yeah,
there
yes.
when you come with her.
Yes, and she
Right.
just sits
You
there.
note it.
And she sits there and looks pretty. She
Yeah.
must not
Yeah,
say
nothing.
anything.
Just smile.
Once she
Just
opens
smile.
up and
Hey,
things come out.
we are leaving right away, right now.
And I think they normally, from my experience, they get knocked off the pedestal. Let's say for physical attributes, if their so-called prettiness is actually attributed by enhancements like makeup, hair, and whatnot. Because 9 times out of 10, in your most natural form, straight out of the shower, that's what normally most people look like. So
still a thing.
most actually get shot down, and if you're a prominent figure in media or whatever the case is, and they see you in your most natural, and according to the open dating market or whatever, they don't approve you as an 8 or 10, or you know how people like to number out of 10. Oh, they'll gun for you.
They will.
Oh, they'll gun for you.
They will.
Then there's the concept of imali. Iyakizana.
Yes.
Hey, Mara, that's the truth.
That's the truth.
That's
Yeah, no.
the truth, guys.
Yeah, no.
Like if
So-
certain people look good now, and then
Yeah.
imagine what they'd be like if they actually had money.
So imagine I'm buying, oh, well, nah.
Girl.
So yo, girl.
Yeah.
So anyway, with that
Yeah.
said, the pedestal will get knocked off.
Yeah.
If you don't meet, it's like the rise of power. The same thing that took you to the top. If there's a bit of a shake, you'll fall. Yeah, if they see you one time with a pimple or whatnot, stupid things, they'll knock you off your pedestal, and that's just my feelings on it.
What up, what up? Thank you for watching another Just a Taste production. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell to be the first to sample the hot new videos we add to the menu.